What is going on, fellow YouTubers? Blake the Gunslinger from Maximum Overdrive TV. And welcome back to another episode of Throwback Wednesday. Now, before we get started, please hit the subscribe button if you are new, and notification bell. And without further ado, let's get started with episode 8. Keep in mind that just yesterday I had started a poll on which one you want to see more. I will leave the poll in my Facebook page in the description below. Please go check it out as soon as you get a chance. Without further ado, let's get into it. Today we're going to be talking about a overlooked and probably one of the best sports anime I've ever watched in my life, alongside with Bamboo Blade. This anime really had a true story behind this that most people do not know about. So the one I'm going to review is Princess 9, aka Kizuragi Girls High School Baseball Club. The story concerns the trials of 9 girls at Kizuragi School for Girls who from a baseball team, and for the purpose of playing equal footing against boys teams as at the most prestigious high school tournament in Japan, the National High School Baseball Championship. Their aim is to qualify for the ultimately win in the finals of the tournament, which are held every year at Koshien Stadium. They are led by their ace pitcher Yo Hayakawa, a daughter of the former pitcher star in Japan who was banned from Nippon Professional Baseball League. Now, keep in mind that I looked this up and I actually made a connection that this really happened in real life, but I think they just made the character that was introduced the whole scandal thing. So the best part about this anime is because it follows each and every member of the baseball team. Sarah Morimura, Hikaru Yoshimoto, Koharu Hoda. All of them have a backstory, and all of them, which not many people do in anime these days, where they sit down and they talk about their backstory and how they got into the team as they were forming it. I thought that was something very, very unique, and that was something I thought, man, what a freaking awesome show that I was into. I like the fact that they took the time to introduce a lot of these characters and what their motives were for and why. There's a lot of backstories and drama, but that is part of the life we go through nowadays. Who doesn't? Now we're gonna introduce most of them individually. Sarah Morimura, Team 4, second base, a former dropout, a red-haired thug, and to be tricked by a Coach Kido, into joining a team. She was a star athlete, track and field, and established records of both 100-meter sprint and sprint dash and javelin throw. Consequently, she fits in as the leadoff batter on the team, voiced by Kaylee Cousins in English, Kyoko Himiko in Japanese. Next one we have Hikaru Yoshimoto. Third batter, switch hitter. I think she originally from Osaka, region. She explains that her ascent, she was the MVP junior high softball competition MVP. This character has a lot of heart. I don't think it really introduced her to much background. At least I'm not sure. Voiced in Japanese by Nanomi Nagasawa. And English, Kathleen, Catherine. No, the CYN. Okay, we'll see. Sorry, Cynthia Martinez in English dubbed. Takes me a while. I'm sorry, guys. I guess it's just I'm just tired a little bit right now. I just got up at 10, stayed up till 5 in the morning. So sorry about that. Koharu Hoda. The only member on the team with actual baseball experience. Koharu played for a boys team. Being found out as a girl, she screwed up and on the sea as a daughter of a fisherman, and has developed an extremely powerful swing dubbed motion wave swing. The motion wave swing. It's what it's called in the dubbed version. Sorry, the wave motion swing. For her years of fishing her batting is so strong that she occasionally hits out of the park and home runs. Out of the park home runs. She originally comes from Tulsa, a small city in Shikoku Island, voiced by in Japanese, Akiko, I think her name is Akiko Yajima in Japanese, and Kira Vincent Davis in English, I think her name is. Izumi Himuro, 5th team member and third base. Izumi is the daughter of the school chairperson Keiko Himuro, and was a star tennis player. However, she cast aside her talent in tennis to become Yo's rival in baseball. Often caustic and difficult, her goals pertain to success along with Keiko Izumi, Koharu Izumi is one of the two strongest batters. Koharu and Izumi. Sorry about that. Koharu Hoda and Izumi Himuro are one of the strongest batters of the team, forming as the primary offensive weapons of Kizuragi girls baseball team. Izumi Himuro was voiced by Mimi Kingstu, I don't know, ESTU in Japanese, and Monica Rael in English. Yuki Azuma. Yuki is a highly mysterious and quiet, possibly not even of this world, and never without her alien companion Fifi, whom she keeps to her at all times. Yuki is nevertheless a superb fielder who always in the right place at the right time. Like Hikaru, she was an MVP of the junior high softball team competition in her hometown. Voiced in Japanese by Ako Kawasumi, and in Japanese and Margaret, I think it's Margaret Bolich in English. So Kanako Mita, Shortstop is an excellent baseball player and is the daughter of the school's principal, who uh, who is against the baseball team in the first half of this series. During this Kanako Mita has to disguise herself as Tame Kanaka. Um, maybe wearing a wig, and which is an Argum of her, an Angram, I think it says, of her name, and to be able to play for the team. And she has a kind of a geeky attitude, and wants to be a doctor, but she also likes baseball and wants to play baseball during her high school years. Kanako was also previously a junior high star in the tournament, and Hikaru recognizes her from the previous encounters in softball games. Voiced by Rumi Kashihara in Japanese, and Amanda, no, it's Anna, I don't know, Anita. I think it's Anita. Their names are really difficult to pronounce. It's just all kinds of silent shit. In English, Yoko Togoshiki, recruited to fill the hole of the lineup of Yoko, has very little athletic ability. Yoko is mostly contracting on a modeling career, but always looking to use the top and coming baseball team as a way to get standouts from others. And she originally comes from Okinawa. The southernmost prefecture in Japan, which explains her trained skin, which is probably tan. She left her hometown claiming that she was going to get rid of dozens of boys and who wanted to be her boyfriend, and set her heart on to start a career in modeling. So I bet she was like, if you watch the series, I think you know what this character was about. Voiced by Mayumi Linkazi, I don't know, in Japanese, and Tiffany Grant in English. Maodai Doji, the team's catcher, plucked from the judo team, and posing but incredibly bashful. Mao is one of the only person who can catch Yo's pitches, and an excellent team member when she overcomes her personal shyness. Voiced by Kanako Shindo in Japanese and Shelley Klein Black in English. And the star of this, the lead of this of the show is Yo Haikawa, the first girl in this show actually introduced. Yo Haikawa is the first pitcher and team captain of the Kizugara girls baseball team. Inheriting her father's pitching arm, her father's pitching arm, Yo has an innate pitching ability. She is a left-handed pitcher. I'm left-handed, so I can relate. She is a left-handed pitcher. Just like her father, and she originally plans not to go to school because she wanted to help her mom support help support her mother at her family's Odin shop. But she is recruited by the Kizuraga Girls High School to be founded in the foundation to be the foundation of the new baseball team before playing for Kizaraki. Um, she often played as a pitcher for a local Sandlot baseball team, the Wildcats, voiced by Miki Nagizara and Japanese, and Hilary Hang, one of my favorite actors in the field. Um, Hilary Hang in English. I really admire this actor's ability to capture a person's um, character. I just am a fan after seeing her work and her methods of anime over the years. All the team members are excellent athletes in great physical shape, and this explains why the team is so strong. Uh, one of the one of their physical differences, in addition as to the 9 players, are the 2 members, Nene Mori. Yeah, Nene Mori, a team manager and part-time cheerleader. So she's basically a team manager. It's just with the coach, Coach Kido. Not much to tell for her really. It's just in English. Her name is the person that voices her is Jennifer K. Earnhardt. Shino Kindo. Let's see. No, yeah, Shinjiro Kido. He is he's like I think he's like the coach of this team. He is a moderately leaderous drunkard who becomes the coach of Kizaragi High team. He has a connection with both Keiko Himuro and Hidehiko Hayakawa, which is Yu Hayakawa's father, from when they were younger. In fact, he was Hidehiko's catcher when they were in high school. Despite his very unconvincing, he is very in laid-back appearance. He is quite an observant person and a master strategist, and has superior insights and judgments in baseball games. He is voiced by Kenji Ishii and Andy McAven, Andy McAven in English. Hiroki Takisugi is, I think, is Ryo's love interest in the story. Baseball star at Kizaragi Boys High School, and the son of the very wealthy family. Was being groomed as a potential boyfriend and possibly fiance. Rumor that he was a fiance for Izumi Himuro. Hiroki has an attraction to a spunky. Hiroki has a attraction to Spunky Yo, who he calls her Tofu Girl in the English dub, Tofu, as a favorite part of Oden, voiced by Takahito something, and Vince Megara in English. Shino Hayakawa is her mother, so I'll just skip that part. We all know that Shino is Hayakawa's mom, and she runs the Yoden shop. Voiced by Christine Auden. That'll probably have to do for now, guys. This story right here, guys. I don't know if you guys can see it at the end, but this story had a moral purpose to it. Note this story. It says right here. Note this story is a chapter of Hidehiko Hayakawa, is based off a real-life baseball player, Misaki. Right there, Misaki. Akinaga. Of the Natsun Lions. That. So it's basically a true story. On that character, and I think that's a nice input that people thought that it was something that was based off of, and I think that not only that, but I think that the fact that every single character had a backstory, which is pretty unique in some aspects of the way of anime should be, is just amazing to do it in 26 episodes. Personally, I think I could have thought, I thought there was something that was missing. But I understand why they didn't go with a season 2, because it would just maybe a lot of, it would just be awful to do that. But I would at least have a special or some kind of movie to actually make a happy ending for just after the aftermath, and hopefully Yo could probably win the Koshien. I don't know, some kind of closure for all of us. But that was enough. That season episode 26 was basically enough for most fans, but I think they should have done it like one episode special. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. This anime had a lot to offer, and there was more heartfelt moments that I could actually keep track of these days, and most anime are not like this anymore. This anime had a lot of feeling to it, which I felt when I first watched this show. Very, very inspirational and very, very well told, and the plot was very, very, very good. And mostly it's just, I felt like I connected with some of it. Especially my favorite episode was when episode 16 and 17. It made me cry after that. I would only watch it a couple times. Twice actually. Because this story is so heartfelt that it made me also emotional at some episodes and times. Just very, very, very well put out, I think. So guys, that'll be it for me. I'd highly recommend watching this anime if you guys have not seen this. I enjoyed it as much as anybody. I think Hilary Hang played Yohei Kawa with a lot of heart and a lot of, as well as every other character I think I've seen her play. Blue Drop was pretty good. I've seen her play a lot of other anime. She's really a good actor. If you just, but that's just my opinion on the subject. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed this Throwback Wednesday episode. And dislike this video. If you guys are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell to keep up to date with what I upload and be the first to know. Also, guys, please be sure to vote on the poll I just started. It'll be in the description below and in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching episode 8 of Throwback Wednesday. As always, I am your host, Blake the Gunslinger from Maximum Overdrive TV. Peace out, guys. Until next time, take care, guys. Happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys. Bye-bye.